Okay, give this a smash. Nice swing. Sounded great. And here's his second shot. And from the fairway sand. Uh-oh, I think this might be short. And this is a desirable outcome. This is no more bunker for you. So good. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we have a par 3 on the 12th. Rolling with the 4 iron here. Okay, let's see what you do here. Left, heading left. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, let's putt. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, it's going right by. All right, for the bogey. We're going to head to the next hole. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Okay, you're going to concede that putt. We'll lose this hole, but we're heading to the next hole now. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par 5. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Oh, tee shot's looking good. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This might find some trouble. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. Downhill putt, moving right to left. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. I think he's put it on a good line. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. 16 feet to go. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Oh, unfortunate. And this is about 4 feet. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. Yeah, he can have that. That's just a short putt. We'll head to the next. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. And now the par 4, 14th. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And here's a look at their 5-iron. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Okay, I'm liking it. Back in the fairway, that's great. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Oh, the chip just slides by. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And you're telling me he doesn't even need to putt that out. I guess you're the boss. Let's head to the next. Okay, your friend's 4 up on you after that one. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Well, that's too bad. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Yeah, I think he caught a bit too much of this one from the rough. This would be nice to get for birdie. This is a bit of an S turn here. It goes right, then it goes left. See if he can find a way to the cup. No, bit too much power into that putt. 10 feet to the cup. I think this is going to go right to left. Nice little stroke in there for par. All right, if this goes down, you're packing. And that'll be an end to his round today. Well, this one is over, and unfortunately, your friend has taken the victory for themselves, and ending this one at 5 up. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. And it looks like a bit of match play is in store for us today. I hope this is a nice little friendly competition, doesn't get too heated. Let's see if you can go low today. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. Second shot here on the first.
Puppy.
And what will go down here? He's in the sand. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. Oh, no, not great. And now this putt from 6 feet. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. All right, your opponent has let you have that putt. And we've won the hole in the process. Good stuff. And we're teeing up on hole number 2.
Can you season the steak and the pork chops, please? Can you season the steak and the pork chops?
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, looking good off the tee. This one's about 175 to the pin. Come on, give us a kick to the right. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And a downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Okay, he needs this one to save par. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, bogey putt coming up. All right, moving things along. I like it. Pace of play improving. Your opponent's giving you that putt. We're going to the next hole. He's got a 3-footer here. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. This one's breaking left to right. I think he's on the right track here. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. And you've got this left over for par. All right, they're not even going to make us putt this. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to the next. And that hole's halved. And fourth hole coming up. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Here's your second shot on the fourth. And this is his look at birdie. This one looks like it'll break to the right. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And a 5-foot putt for him. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Let's see how he does out of the sand. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. All right, let's head to the next hole now that your opponent has kindly given you that putt. And after that one, you're 2 up. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Well, that was never going to be good. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. This one's leaning to the right. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. I sympathize. I sympathize. It's you're just going to have to get out of yet another bunker. It's okay. All right, out of the bunker. We got a long putt ahead of us, but we're not in the sand anymore. It's all good. And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. This one's going, breaks to the right. Then after that, it'll break to the left, I think. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. And the 7th hole is a par 4. All right, let's send it. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. It was well played. Let's see how he does out of the sand. This one's around 110 yards to the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. And a nice easy fade on this one. I'm okay with that. All right, 3rd shot for him. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Looks like the sand coming up. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. This one's looking short from the sand. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. And the approach heading to the left. Oh, so close. And if this goes, it'll be for his par. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And he managed to drain that one for the par. Okay, sink this to be crowned victorious in this match. And with that putt, the round is over. And I thought that would happen. Great job out there. You played some good golf. Came out the victor at the end of this match. Well played. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Keeping it light today, just doing the front nine of this one. All right, best of luck to you. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. There we go. Good shot. Hello, and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. We have a nice friendly match play session starting up here. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. This one could end in the rough. And unfortunately, that one just snuck its way into the deep stuff. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. He looks to be about 130 yards away. Second shot here on the first. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Oh, just slides by. 8 feet to the cup. he sinks this, he's got par. And the putt drops. And after that one, we're all square here. Teeing her up here on the second. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. All right, here's his second shot. And that one's just going to roll into the second cut. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. I think you might be heading to the sand. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. We've got a par 5 here on the third hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. We've got about 235 from here. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Okay, as long as we're out of that bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff. This putt's around 28 feet out. Oh, that was almost in. Okay, you've got this one for par. All right, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent's letting you have it. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And moving along, next hole coming up. And the 4th hole in this one is a par 3. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, looking forward to this hole. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Safe approach. Nice. And this putt from 28 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Bit long on that one. And a 7-foot putt for him. Oof. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Little too hard. Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Yikes. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Might not have hit this one enough. And that approach was a bit wayward. Ooh, and your friend's in the bunker here. Let's see what happens. Okay, 3rd shot. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Yeah, could be a steep hill to climb here. You could concede the hole, though, if you want to keep things flowing in this match. And your friend's up by 3 after that one. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. And he could have this sneak into the rough. All right, he's going to wind up in the deep rough. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This might not be enough out of the rough. Okay, 2nd shot on the 6th. That'll play pin high, well judged. And you've got this putt to win the hole. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, almost in there. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. And he drops it on in there. And you've got this to halve the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 7th hole. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Oop, this one's drawing a little bit. And he's about 150 yards out from here. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Here is a 12-footer. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he walks away with the win. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. Well, this one is over, and no win to speak of for you, but there is always next time. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And just 9 holes today, playing the back 9. All right, let's get into it. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. This could be nice. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh. And they can add a birdie to the scorecard if they can sink this putt. And if this putt drops, the hole will be halved. This one's just a short putt, but it's moving to the left. And after that first hole, all square. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, well, that's no good. Nicely done. And they've got this to go to one up. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh. And to save par. Just a little bit aggressive there. And this one for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And if they sink this, they will go one up for the match. And as they get that one to drop, that will win the hole. And moving along here, next hole coming up. Okay, here's the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. And they have, I'd say, around 180 to the pin. All right, second shot on the 12th. Heading left. And here's a 13-footer. I think this one's going left to right. Well played to you. This one's from around 9 feet. Ooh. And we are all square after that hole. Here we go now on the 13th. A little wayward on that approach. Going a bit left of the pin. Oh, they almost got the chip to go. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Okay, they have a bit of a long one to deal with here. Let's see how it goes. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. Ooh, almost with the chip. And this putt drops, you can go one up. And it goes down, and that gives you the hole. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. And here we go on hole number 14. Looks like this one's pretty safe. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Great work. Nice approach on that one. Well, take a look at this shot. And now this from 12 feet. And just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. Look at you go. All right, if they get this one to go, it'll be a birdie. Okay, I see you've let them have that putt. We're going to go to the next hole. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Smart shot. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Okay, on the green safely. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, come on, be nice. And they need this to save par. Okay, we'll give them another putt here and move on to the next. And a 4-foot putt. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go on hole number 16. This one's heading a bit right. They've gone with the 7-iron. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. I'll take that from that type of distance. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Yikes, that went right by. And here's a look at their par putt. All right, sink this one to have the hole. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And that hole's halved. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. This tee shot should play. All right, they've got about 115 yards to the pin. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. That was a good one. And they are looking to get a birdie with this putt here. Oh my goodness. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. All right, sink this next one to win it. I have confidence. Just a little too much pace on that one. And now this from 5 feet. All right, let's do this. You got this to win the match. And your opponent will give you that putt. And yeah, they weren't going to win this hole anyway. Okay, this one is over, and you've managed to pull out the win, ending here at 2 up. That's great work. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there. My name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Just practicing the front 9 of this course today. It's time to do this. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And he's got about 160 yards to go here. Okay, second shot here on the first. Come on, bounce to the right. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Well, this one's on a line. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And there it is. He's convinced that one to go down. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole all square after the first hole of this match. And teeing it up on the second hole. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's going left. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And if he drops this, it'll save par. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent. And you're 1 up for the match after that one. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully, you can get this close, though. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Oh! We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. And let's see, he's setting up now. No problem there. We can give him that one. Just a short putt. Then we'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And teeing this one up on the fourth. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he's setting up around 250 yards to the pin. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. And this is your third shot. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. And it drops. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, almost.
Yep.
What? My microphone is not muted. Figure something out. Oh, what's going on? I'll hear you if you're talking. What the? Hello? Oh, that'll do it. Right? Well, I said hello a few times, and then I had to get up and go check on April's phone. And then I come back, and I'm like, well, he's got to be alive now. Maybe he... Wow, this kid's fucking... It's 4-3, race to 6 for third place. For third place, yeah, Stephen Holland's waiting in the first place. They got to double dip him. This Danny Olson, he won it last year. Crazy. He's fucking shooting like you would never guess this kid's 17, man. He's shooting like he's got fucking 75 years of experience. He's so fucking good, but that's what these kids do, man. Yeah. Right? We were really good. Fucking back in those days, we were top notch fucking rape and pillage. Now? If you don't break and run out every rack, it's over. Or if you don't jump, or if you don't...
Myself, John McCarthy, pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
These kids that are like fucking 12 years old that fucking jump and run out the rack and put sidings on it, and they're just ridiculous.
This drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there.
Yeah, no, and they've learned all the fundamentals of how it all works. Not trial and error, fucking stupidity. Oh my God. Right. What the fuck kind of slope is this shit show? God.
Looks like we got a fairway coming here.
Well, I figured out my stroke. Like, what the fuck's been going on?
He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens.
Well, I have a draw, so my ball goes out to the left and comes back in, right?
And this will be his second shot.
So instead of fighting it, just go with it. So now I do that, and I just aim out to the left a little farther, and it comes back in and drops where I need it to. No shit. Well,
His putt's around 5 feet away.
Well, at least they're shooting. That means you were closer.
And the partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. Let's tap this on in. All right, after that first hole, we're all square.
Oh, I think I'm on. Shut that shit down.